Hey, what up, gamers? This is Glenn, the Gamer Goat, back again with you with the package here. And as you can tell by the title, this is a package from Wata Games. So, if y'all are not familiar with Wata Games is basically a grading company that grades games. So, I'm going to kind of talk about that a little bit here because I know you got mixed feelings. So do I. I got mixed feelings about that too. Some people like graded games. Some people don't like graded games. I really like to know what you feel about graded games too. But my thing was that these games that I got graded, the reason why I had them graded is because I had them sitting in my collection for a long time. Maybe close to 20 years, you know. They were sealed games. And you know how it is. You say you're going to get around to playing, you buy games, and then end up getting more games and more games. Then I end up getting backups for the games. So I'm like, I never get around to open them. So now they got a nice value to them. Now I didn't really want to open them up. So I figured I'd just have them graded. So that's really the only reason why I had these games graded the way I did. So, because I'm a gamer. I mean, I like playing my games. I don't like just having them sitting around not playing them. My intention when I buy my games is to play them, not to just collect them and have them sitting on the shelf. But since, like I said, these games, I already have backups for them, you know, then I played them plenty of times, the backups. I said, well, it's no sense of me opening up these games because these games are so valuable now. Ain't no sense of me opening them up now. So that's the reason why I did it. But for me personally, I'm not a big grader dude, but I figure it would be nice to have a couple graded games in my collection. I'm not going to lie. And these two games are pretty much two games that I would say are definitive of my games that I like. One is a SMUP, one is a fighter. So let's take a look and see what Wata Games did for me here. Now, it took them a long time too, I ain't gonna lie, to get it back to me. But the only thing about it is that they swamped now. I mean, anybody, because you know Wata, that's the hot thing now. Everybody trying to get their games graded and trying to sell them, you know, for these ridiculous prices. And, you know, all of these collectors and stuff are getting in here trying to buy all of these sealed games up and all that type of stuff. So the game has changed, you know. But my thing is, like I say, this is for me. I'm not really tripping about trying to, you know, get them to resell them or whatever. This is, like I said, this is basically for me. So let's see what we got here. They packed it up really nice. I got to say that, you know. Got a lot of peanuts in here. So, and I know these peanuts are going to get in the way, but let's see what we can do about, let's just take these out so these peanuts won't get everywhere. Now, I don't know exactly what they graded these games at either, so that's going to be another thing too. We'll get to see, check out the grades together. Let me move this out of the way. There's nothing else in here, but yeah, let me move this out of the way. But anyway, we'll get to look at this all at the same time here. So now, okay, so let's take a look at this one first, I guess. Now, I knew with this one, this is Gigawing 2. Now this Gigawing 2, they gave it a 8.5, and this actually do look nice, I ain't gonna lie. But I was kind of waiting for these. Yeah, I'll put that right there. I was kind of waiting for these. Here, let's you see that? They gave it 8.5. Now, this particular one, they told me that, and that's another thing too, is like when you buying your games and you think you buying sealed games and paying sealed prices, that's why I say you got to be careful, especially these days, because they told me that this wasn't even an original seal. And now it's been so long since I bought it, and like I said, I didn't really care anyway. You know, it didn't bother me back then, you know, when I bought it, because I was buying it to play the Smurf. I like Giga Wing. I got a sealed Giga Wing 1, too. But I figured I'd get, since I had Giga Wing 2, I'd get this one sealed, you know, and see how I like it. You know, get it, you know, the Wata Games graded. But anyway, they told me it was a reseal, right? And asked me if what I wanted to do with it. So I figured, you know what? Since you got it, and I figured that I already got a backup for it anyway. And I know, like I said, I figured that if it was sealed, it would be graded kind of high anyway. And an 8.5 is pretty decent. I mean, you know, can't complain about that. Let's just see what it says here, too, because this is new to me, too. So it basically just, you know, got Sega on the side there and the Sega controller on the other side. Here, I kind of get in the tight there so you can see, like, right there. That's the Sega. It says Sega here, and then right up front there, you can see what it says there. Now it says Giga Wing 2 Wata certified, you know, for the Dreamcast Capcom game, made in the U.S., rated made in the U.S. E rating cart, and made in the U.S. E rating manual. So again, complete in box. So it came out in 2001, and I'm pretty sure that's when I bought it back in 2001. So like I said, I never played it. And then on the back here, I'll let you take a look. Oh, you can see that. You know, so the back is basically saying it's the box is 8.5, the card is 9.2, overall 8.5, and the manual is 8.5. Port from Sega's Naomi arcade system board. You know, it got 8.5 there, but I like it. I mean, it's going to display pretty nice. I really, really like that. Look at the front and the back of it. You know, look at the front and the back of it there. So I like that. Like I said, I mean, just to have a couple games to display that I knew that I wasn't really going to be playing, because like I said, I got the backup for it anyway. So I mean, I might as well display it there nicely. Now the other game here, which is sealed, and I knew that this one was original seal. Let's see what they gave, what they graded this one as. They graded this one. This is a wow. What's the? They gave this a seal rating. They didn't even give this like a rating. I don't know what 8.5 is, but I would assume that's good. But this bad boy, for one, is Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2 X for matching service. Grandmaster Challenge was for the Japanese Dreamcast. You see that for the Japanese Dreamcast. And they graded that as a 9.8. So I mean, that is crispy. I mean, I don't know how much more crispy you can get than that. And that is beautiful. So it says that it's sealed. It says that it's a Japanese game. It came out in 2000. Again, like I said, these were sitting on my shelf doing nothing. So, because I was playing the backups on them when I wanted to play them. So, you know, so I figured I might as well get them graded. And then you know, you think about, because they sealed, that, you know, they called more valuable because they sealed. And then I didn't want to mess up the seal, you know, because I just have them sitting on my shelf. I didn't want them, you know, grabbing the game, and I ended up tearing the seal or whatever, you know. So, and I think they really look beautiful like this. I mean, I can't tell you I'm going to be doing a lot of games like this. This might be the only 2 games I do like this, but I just at least wanted, I knew I wanted these 2 games graded at least. Like I said, I doubt if I do it again. Who knows? But anyway, so Super Street Fighter 2 X for matching service, Grandmaster Challenge, made in Japan, no rating. They gave that A++. So 9.8. So again, like I said, it's sealed. It says box is 9.8. Seal is A++, first party Wasim with Obi, Rip, and Tear Strip, detailed Japanese Dreamcast exclusive release, port to the 1994 Capcom arcade game Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. So again, did it say when this came out here? I don't know if it did come out in 1994, but anyway, I remember buying this new. I don't remember where I bought it from when I did. I think I bought it from NXX, you know, that import, because there wasn't too many import places around back then. I mean, I think maybe Play Asia, but I think at the time I got that at MXX. So, but I like it, you know. So I mean, so like I said, I think these two will be two very beautiful displays in my collection. So again, like I said, I just wanted to share this with you guys and just show you my Wata Games. Like I said, again, I'm not a big Wata game collector. Can't tell you I'm going to have a whole stack of these. I'm not, you know, but I knew I wanted to have two of my favorite games. I mean, and again, about this game, a lot of times I would ask people about this game, if you even heard about this game. A lot of people don't even know that this game even came out. You know, a lot of people in Japan know about it, but a lot of people here in the U.S. didn't even know this game came out. You know, they know about the third strikes and the double impacts and stuff like that. You know, so, and definitely have a sealed one too. So this was rare right from the start, let alone having a sealed one. So I said I wanted to make sure that I kept the seal good in that. So, but again, anyway, you know, I wanted to share this with you guys. These are my two Wata games here. You know, and I'm happy that I got them. You know, I think, like I said, I think they'll look good displayed like that. So again, this is the Gamer Goat. You know, sharing some of the goats pickups with you. Until the next time, peace.